did not want to start my life. I just wanted to change orientation. Oh well. Okay. If we were gonna go live sideways, I could have gone from Shop Auntie Tay. And we're like 8 minutes early. That's okay. That's okay, guys. I just gotta get you guys on the tripod. All right. Welcome to the last day of the year. Here, let me just, you know what? This is just gonna be a hangout and chill kind of live. Hopefully I don't press any buttons on the phone. I got finally upgraded after like 3 years. And I'm like, there's a new button, so I don't want to press it. Hi, Katie. Sorry, guys. I'm going to make you guys dizzy for like 2 seconds. All right. I don't think I'm pressing the button, and if I did, let me lock you in. Hello? Well, sorry I'm early. 3, I haven't seen you before. Ugh, I hate it. I hate being vertical. Because anything, although I'm really just showing off the planner, wrapping for giving some insight on like things I'm gonna definitely think on in 2025. I want to catch up with you guys, and then I'm doing like a private live after this for my shoppers, not my shoppers, my sellers on Shop Auntie Tay. Hey Melissa, Happy New Year. Yeah, almost. Don't we still got one more, like a few more hours before we can promise 2025 is here, right? So I was hoping you guys would be able to see my backdrop a little bit better. I'm gonna be working on it. I got like, first of all, I brought my, whatchamacallit home, my, what is he called? The clock that one of my business members made for me, the small world clock. So I'm gonna turn this into, I'm gonna like wallpaper each cubby, but like geometrically, because I want it to look like a small world wall. And then, so I've been working on that the last couple days, like within the holiday season. I've just been kind of like putting things up here. Gotta make it over to the shop. Love to keep missing everything. Yes, so I think you're already a seller, right, Melissa? But today is the last day to join for $15 a month. It goes up to $25 a month tomorrow. So if you want to sell on shopauntitay.com, it is the time to do it. If you want to shop on shopauntitay.com, it's free. So go become a community member so you can shop our business members. I will be updating you guys in the live seller. It'll be like a private live that I don't tell you guys what I'm doing, but it'll be embedded on the business membership, so you guys can go back and watch it whenever you need to be updated. And I'm gonna do those every single week for you guys. Just announcements if like there's anything new with Shop Auntie Tay, if there's anything you guys need to be doing. So like one of the new things that will come out next week is graphics for you guys to share on your own socials to get your customers to start shopping from you guys, and that'll help kind of drive traffic for everyone. And so that'll be something that will be fun, and I get to create those for you guys, and so you'll get like an exclusive graphic that I create for you that you can put on your socials. Okay, so if you are a Shop Auntie Tay seller, you get access to our business membership, which comes with higher coupon codes for our partners. We'll be adding partners this year, so excited to meet more brands to try to partner with this year. That's going to be one of my goals for 2025, is to start working more with brands and getting you guys better deals, and also educating on how to use our favorite brands, which I'm charging my ad tech. So ad tech, just, if you guys know me, I love my ad tech glue gun. They just sent me a cordless one. It's charging right now, and so I'm gonna pop in live probably within the next week making no-sew projects with it, because it's kind of cool. Even though I have so many outlets in this room, it's cool to have a cordless glue gun. So Happy New Year. What printer do you recommend for printing planners, printers, photo projects, etc.? Okay, I am like living for how I printed my planner this year. And I used my Epson Eco Tank. So I have the Eco Tank that I use for sublimation that has sublimation ink, and I also have one for ink as an inkjet printer. So I print with the Epson Eco Tank. The things I love about it are that it is like has a massive amount of ink in it, so I'm rarely having to go buy new ink. The next thing is that it prints on watercolor paper, so I'm giving it a plus for that. I used to use HP printers. I think HP printers are, like, especially their photo printers, are high quality. So if you are printing color planners, I would go for some sort of photo printing planner or printer. But I do like their HP, you know what I'm talking about, the subscription to the HP program. I feel like when you subscribe to that, your ink lasts so much longer for some reason. Like years longer, not years, but it lasts so much longer because you're a subscriber to their ink, and then they send you ink when it goes down, and instead of making money off of you buying their ink, they're making money off of you subscribing. So I think that, I don't know, but they are good planner or printers. So, but with my Eco Tank, I printed, I'm in prototype mode. I am working all of these like super different techniques because in my shop, on Shop Auntie Tay, I'm gonna introduce you to the 2 products I'm working on to put in that store right now, in my own personal Shop Auntie Tay store. I'm gonna do handmade planner like accessories and cool stuff. So my planner is a hodgepodge of prototypes right now, but what I'm really loving is the fact that I printed my whole planner on watercolor paper. I got this pack, Artist Loft, at Michael's, and I pull out 1 sheet at a time. They come out nice and 1-sheeted, and then I printed. So if you have the Epson Eco Tank, I found that if you print on matte not watercolor paper, matte photo paper, it takes forever. Like, it has taken me all year. It's taken me like a week to print just this, because I will load it up. Also, I was designing parts of the planner too, so I don't know how long it would actually take me to print the whole planner. And you don't have to print the whole planner on watercolor paper, but with that is the first thing that I designed for this year's watercolor planner. So I actually came out with, so if you are getting the free planner, because you're not a member, you get 24 color pages, and you can print them on 8.5 by 11. You can print them on double sheeted, is great for A5. I scaled these down to 7 by 10 and then printed full sheet. And I came out with an animal pack for my members, a holiday pack for my members, and a covers pack for my members, and I could probably open my laptop and look at all the things they came out with. So those will be, I believe actually Tiff was uploading them yesterday, so the goal was to have them out for Monday, but I also wanted you guys, no, wait, okay, yeah, the coloring pages are not up yet. Oh man, I gotta upload the coloring pages for my members. Yes, it does. I'm a subscriber. Me too. I don't have to refill either of mine yet. Hola, Happy New Year. Question, what printer do you recommend for printing planner? Oh, I think that's the question I was answering. So, do you guys plan? Do you guys printable plan? I have a whole video I created just like telling you guys my heart behind my planner, and then I was like, I'm gonna go live because I want to talk to them about it. So then I believe you also get, so I started watercoloring in mine, and you get these monthly, so I actually ended up printing my months on the watercolor backs of them, and I put all of my months, I added some coloring pages in for each month too because I wanted to color more. But so I set up mine so that the month is next to a coloring page that looks like the theme of the month, and then also the back has a spot for me to write the month in it. I'm still working on tabs. I'm still working on my binding. So right now I have my binder bound with these rings that open up, and it is a nightmare. Like, don't do this unless you know exactly how you want your planner and you're done. But it like falls, it falls like that. It's not the worst, and it's actually really cute. But my goal was to get metal bindings, and I literally was creating my own bindings and this wire is terrible. Like, it bends, it's not the right wire. So like I said, I am working on so many different prototypes for creating your own planners and just fun elements that you can add to your planner. But the printable planner that came out this year has, if you're getting the free printable planner, it will come out on Monday in the newsletter. So auntietay.com, and then you just put your email in there and you'll get all of our free files, new free files every month. And every year it's a planner, and then every month it's personal use files that you can use for fun that we're just sharing. But when you're a member, you get full access to like everything I have already, and so that's what's cool. So I actually printed this, and it was a design that was messed up because I had to change the edges. So I used this page as like paper testing, and now it's like a guide I need because I'm watercoloring. So this is my system I use for watercoloring. I use the Vicky Bolton ones or the Amazon like cheapo ones, but these just have water in them. And then I use watercolor pencils. So I'm not an artist. I'm not a watercolor painter. I actually really am bad at painting. I like drawing with pens and pencils, and so that's why I love that I get the best of both worlds, because I use pencils and Marvy has watercolor pencils, and they're one of our partners. So if you're a business member or shop Auntie Tay seller, you get 30% off of their pens. But the Le Pen actually bleeds a lot with water on it, except the black one. Okay, so here's the Le Pen black, and it doesn't fade that much, but the Le Pen colors blend a lot, almost to the point where you could use them as watercolor themselves. Pilot's, the Sharpie gel pens blend really bad if you're not wanting them to blend, but I didn't even think about using them as something that like doesn't blend. So that does blend. So the pen that works the best with watercolor is the Sharpie felt pen, not the this one. It has the lid, which is actually cool because this has this. So if I am bringing it with me, I've just got that. And then I'll show you my first week of the year. So these are my favorite pages. I believe they're in the free printable, but I printed like 20 in the back. So this is kind of emulating my bubble journal, and it's just kind of like a free form page, but also structured so that you can kind of use the blocks for all the things. And I just want you to see that this week I literally journaled in 2 boxes, and that's it. And then I watercolored and played with it. So the goal behind this planner this year is, 1, to get me into the rhythm of journaling. And these pages help me do that, because even if I can just write in 1 box a week, it will at least get me into that rhythm. And then it will also keep me processing the year. So I have not journaled or planned in like 2 years, and it like I chose other routes of processing the year. I actually did like a personal video blog for myself to kind of just keep track of the year, but I was finding that it wasn't processing as well as it would if I wrote it down and then add the watercolor in, and it's like this therapeutic processing of the day. It helps you remember the year, it helps you reflect on the year, and that's something that I'm having a hard time doing. I'm looking back and I'm having a hard time remembering, and so a lot of the times I will go to my planner to remember what I was doing that time of the year or whenever, and I'm able to kind of like put it all together and be like, oh, that's why, you know, you were burnt out or you were thriving or whatever. And so I don't have that for the last 2 years, and I miss it. So the goal is to get myself in the rhythm as much as I can, and so I really stretched myself by printing it all out on watercolor paper. Plus, it's not that expensive. These pads were like $5, so I ended up using probably one whole pad for the planner pages I ended up picking. So it's actually pretty cheap. And then I only used black ink. So that's the cool part. So then I just printed these out, which is why this binding is terrible, because I want to put, and comment, I will get to your guys' comments in a second if you guys have questions or like more things. I also created my own covers, still working on the best way to do that. I just laminated paper and used my hole punch because I got the circle hole punch for the spiral binds. You could do this with a cinch. You could do this with just a 3-page binder. And just use a 3-page hole punch. You can do this with the A5 6-hole punch. This is for business. I love this setup, which is, now these are so much more accessible. They are the 6 binding, and this is where I should have probably printed. Like, I should probably go get some 5 by whatever size this is, A5 watercolor paper. The only way I found, this is technically like B5. I'm learning all the like planner sizes now because I have to like get the hole punches and stuff. But this hole punch, the 6 holes, is really easy to come across for like pretty inexpensive. And so if you want to print your own planners, this is actually a good way. And you can also order paper in my planner Amazon page. I have paper that's already hole punched for this size, and actually I buy it all the time because it has grid paper. You can buy craft paper with the holes for these. So you can buy like craft paper and you can print out my printable planner onto the craft paper, and you could probably get away with watercoloring that and it would look pretty cool. So the planner is designed so that it does not have to be watercolored. Like, I actually printed one of the weekly spreads onto watercolor, and I was like, I don't know that I want to like put to-dos and all the things on an artsy page, you know? So, all right. No comments, or am I just not seeing none? So where's everyone at today? What are you guys doing for New Year's? How was your Christmas? What did you guys do? What did you guys get? What was your favorite present? Was it a good Christmas? Was it a bad Christmas? Both are okay. Yes, it does. I'm a subscriber. Okay, so yeah, the printable, so the free printable comes with like enough to get you months, and I believe it has the weekly spread, and then you've got 24 coloring pages to play with if you want them. But if you're a member, you get 24 plus 24 plus 24 plus 24, because I think I came out with 5 sets of coloring pages. And then new planner pages will come out every single month for my members, because I put it into the content lineup. The first week of every month we'll have planner files and planner cover SVGs that you can put on and different SVGs and stuff like that. So if you are a business member too and you want to sell your own planners, you can use my files to create just like what I'm doing and create creative planners or creative elements, and you can sell those as well. Whether you're selling on Shop Auntie Tay or you're selling anywhere else, you can do that if you're a business member. So I guess I've never told you guys that, but if you're a Shop Auntie Tay seller and you have my business membership, which is because it comes with it, you can sell on other platforms with the files and the projects that I come out with too. So don't think that if you're a Shop Auntie Tay seller and you're a business member, you can only sell on Shop Auntie Tay. You can definitely sell anywhere, including craft fairs. And do you guys want information on like in-person selling and more like ways? Because I will definitely put those in the private lives for you guys, because I'm finding that I want to do more in-person stuff because it's just fun and I get to meet people. Like, it's really cool. Christmas was good, spending New Year's Eve in my PJs with my dogs. That sounds like a perfect New Year's. Also, since we live in the mountains, I have to make my own Dutch Bros. So I just made one. It's not up to par. I gotta figure out like the best coffee to use. I learned from the book that I was reading, Fast Like a Girl that you should look for organic coffee that has no mold, that a lot of coffees have mold. And if you go to a coffee shop, you should look for coffee shops that give you coffee that have no mold. Crazy. So anyways, this coffee is disgusting because it's moldless coffee. And so I've got to figure it out, Bri Bros. Okay, okay, so if you are a member, you get, there's 2-page annual spread, there's 1-page annual spreads, there's habit trackers, this is probably like the biggest planner set I've come out with in ever. There's annual trackers, partially because I like compiled all of my favorite old planners into this planner. Hey, Anna. Annual trackers, daily productivity pages, daily schedule pages, daily study planner pages, debt snowball planner, events and travel planner, the grid and dots pages, which the cover photo for that is wrong on one of them, so there's another 3 option monthly planner pages. You've got a planner. So I actually created a planner sheet so you can print that out and like write in the pages you want to put in your planner in which order, so that if you're like overwhelmed or you're like, I don't know what I need in there, I would say start simple, start with just the months. If you're like, I've never printed my own planner, I don't know where to start, I would say shells like this are so cheap on Amazon. I actually ended up getting a budget planner for Landis. She wanted a like saving planner, and it came with a shell just like this, and the planner was $8. And it came with like all these cute little pockets and envelopes and stickers and trackers. But she got a shell with it. And I was like, do you know how much those were back when I was first starting to plan? Shells were like $70. And the only place you could get them were like boutique planner shops. And now you can get them all over the place. Kind of like the Walmart Birkin. Have you guys seen that? I just came across it last night. And I was like, is that not just, I don't know. Anyways, thoughts on that? Anybody? So then you get quarter action planning. These I actually love, minus the fact that I bound them and I need to actually undo this binding. But the quarter action planner, this is number, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16, the 17th printable on the planner page, the planner 2024 planner page is this. And I printed them on like a bunch of different colors. I don't know why, because I just wanted to, but I am using these for my video content. But this is the coolest planner because let me see if I have a blinkish one. Okay, here's one. It's hard to see because it's on blue. So, okay, let me just show you it. So it looks like this. Let me show you how to use this, because this saves so much space and time, especially if you print it smaller than a whole page. But basically what you do is you pick 13 weeks of, so for me, I'm doing content. So it has title, series, content. So whether you're doing like a project every week but they have to have the same steps. So like, say you want to reorganize something every single week. So you would put your action steps here. So it would be like, go through everything. And then it would be like, donate all the things I don't want, print out labels, put stuff away, pick it all back up or whatever. Like pick it, you can break it down into 10 steps, and then you pick all your sections. So you could be like bathroom, kitchen, kids room, guest room, all of the different places, and you've got enough for 13 weeks, which is a quarter, so that's 3 months, and you can get a huge thing done by breaking it up into 13 steps. So mine is content, so mine would be whatever Monday's video is, then whatever the next Monday's video, next Monday video, next Monday video. And then I break it up into plan it, film it, edit it, schedule it, make a thumbnail, you know, all those things. But then the best part is it's bubbly. So instead of trying to track each one, you just bubble in. So this is bubble 1, that's bubble 1. So if you're like filming all of them at once, you can bubble down. If you say you want to like organize the whole house, but you want to do it like in a different way, and you're like, I want to organize the whole house, but instead of like doing one room at a time, I want to donate from every room all week, and that's step 1. So it's like, I'm going to donate from this room, I'm going to donate from this room, this room, this room, and this room. and then it works out in the time. So I thought it was a cool printable. Okay, then you've got quarter action plan, that's that. 2-page quarter planner. I haven't figured out what I like this one for yet, but it's pretty cool. So if you guys come up with something for it, let me know. Weekly time block, tabs for your to-do inserts. So you can create just like insert half pages and put them in for the to-dos, and you can rip them out. So you can print those on like regular paper. That's actually what I plan to do when I nail down like how I want to take pages in and out quickly. This binding's going, so that won't matter. And then you have weekly planner, 4 options for a weekly planner. And then you have a weekly schedule, there's a weight tracker, and then there's a monthly overview. And then there's this new tracker that I just finished today, and I am living for it. So I was inspired by, oh, I wish I knew her name. I don't know how to find her if I'm not on my phone, but she's been planning every single day, and she has little trackers like this, and I love it. And so I created my own version, and so it's an annual tracker, and I made 10 different ones. So you have a dream tracker, which I'm probably not going to use because I don't dream very much, but maybe I will if I start using it. Then you have a cycle tracker. It has little sharks on it, but they kind of got cut off, so I think I might need to tweak the sharks a bit. No, they're cute. You just can't really tell that these are sharks over here. There's sharks and bubbles, so I figured you could like watercolor that one all like watery. Have you named the shop? I have not. I'm keeping it Shop Auntie Tay so far. I don't think we need to change it because it's just something that I think goes well with what I already do, and I racked my brain for ideas, and I just thought it would be fun for everyone to kind of like name their own shops within Shop Auntie Tay, and we'll just keep it Shop Auntie Tay. Unless something comes up and everyone's like, no. Okay, this one is what I actually started these for. This is a grief tracker, and I took Grief Share this year, and they have a book. If you have lost anyone in your life that you love, I highly suggest taking Grief Share. You can look up on their website, and they have like places that they offer it. But in their book that they offer, they have like a weekly check-in, and you check in 1 day a week. And what I was finding was that does help you track your grief, but at the same time, it like isn't accurate, because you could be like hitting it on a day where you're always good and then you think you're good, or opposite, you could be like, I'm not getting any better, but I'm just hitting it on like Tuesdays, which are really overwhelming days for me or whatever. So I decided to do a daily grief tracker, so you can literally see that the waves do get less intense and they get less often. Yeah, that's the word. So if you are grieving, or you know somebody who's grieving, you can print this out for them and put it on like you can just put it on a clipboard. You don't even have to like put it on anything. But I loved this because sometimes when you're in the midst of like, especially if this is your first time losing someone, you might think that this lasts forever, and it doesn't, but it feels like it will. Even for a seasoned griefer over here, there are times when you're like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna stop being sad or upset about the fact that I've lost someone. So looking back and realizing that like in the beginning stages of grief, your days will probably look full of the hard days. And then as time goes on, it gets easier and easier, but those hard days are still pretty hard. And allowing space for that and allowing time for that. And I can't wait to show you guys this all year long, because one, I want you guys to like be a part of this journey with me in a way, but at the same time, like I want you to understand grief, because I understand it so well now, and I'm actually like feeling like I need to help people get through it more because of how much grief I've actually gone through. So that was a lot to say on why I created these, but there's also a fitness one, and that one has like stopwatches and protein and different cute things on it. And then there's a steps tracker one. I'm probably not gonna use all of these. Health tracker, so if you're like trying your hardest to eat healthy, And then there's also these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 boxes, and you can make these boxes colors. You can make them shapes. You can do little hearts, like open hearts, dots, whatever you want, and then you can name them whatever you want. So like for me, night routine will look like take a shower, wash my makeup off, what else? Moisturize, and then I can make a color for like did them all, didn't do any of them, you suck at life, you're a rock star, you know, all of those things. And then I did a morning one, which my morning routine, no, I have a morning routine, I do. And I actually just did my nighttime routine this morning, and I was like, great way to end the year, to be trying to be on rhythm. I took a shower this morning, which I take my showers at night. My whole year is thrown off. And then there's a blank one, so you can turn it into whatever you want. So there's 10 of those, and I will upload those to, you know what, I'm gonna send out a newsletter right today that will have this in it. So if you're in the newsletter by the end of today, you'll get this, but I'll also add it to the website. Do you have a daily to-do list? Yes, so there is a daily, okay, so the way I do my dailies is there are options in my planner to be a daily full page spread planner. I can't do that. I would have to rewrite things so often. So what I like to do is just have a to-do list that I move from week to week. And a lot of my to-dos I keep digitally now. So that way I can have them on my phone and my computer at the same time. But for you, if you like to plan a daily planner, we have daily spreads and daily schedules and daily to-dos. And then that's just 2024's printable. So if you are a member, you can go back and find old printable planners. But I did try to package my favorite, most used stuff into this year's. So there's that. Okay, so my next thing, so I'm working on, so let me just show you some of the things that I have. No, I only have a couple things. So if you guys have a Daiso, D-A-I-S-O, in your neighborhood, they have so many cute planner things, and they have all the different sizes. So they have pockets, and they have all this cool stuff for really cheap. And they have Disney pockets, like paper pockets and paper, all these things. So I'll be putting together like these cute little, are we still frozen? I knew it. Did you just try calling me?
No.
Did you try doing something?
No.
Oh. Why am I frozen? Oh, let me turn the Wi-Fi off. There we go. You coming to be in my live? No, why are you in here then?
How long are you going to be live?
Until I'm done. Never. I will be live all the time.
Let me go pick up my book.
What? Pick up your what?
My book.
From where?
The P.O. box.
No. I don't want to. Anybody else have teenagers? You can name the shop Community. Oh, that's cute. I just feel like people might not have an easy time shopping that, but we can call ourselves the shop Community for now. I don't think I said that right. Anyways, so teenagers, I swear, there's just so many moments when I realize teenagers only ask for things when they need something. And she was just upset with me this morning because I told her no friends can come over. No, she was upset last night because I said no friends can come over until you get A, B, and C done. Like these horrendous things I asked her to do, which was like clean off the front porch and unpack the rest of your bathroom boxes. Those are the specific things I asked. How dare I? Anyways, so are we live? Did we get cut off? What happened? I turned the Wi-Fi off. I have terrible Wi-Fi out here. I should have did that before. But another thing I'm working on for Shop Auntie Tay is I bought all the Juicy Couture fabric that I could get on Black Friday. Like, I got it in every color. I'm obsessed with the Juicy Couture fabric. It's like the velour tracksuits that you used to wear. But ever since I saw it at Joann's, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I don't know if you can see, this one's diamondy. The lighting is a little off. But it has these little diamonds on it. And so I am doing perfect bow kits, and I'm doing Makey Ear stencil patterns that you can buy, like patterns, stencil patterns, sewing patterns, but then I'm also selling some fabric pieces so that you can make your own. Oh, and also another thing I will update in the business video this week, but I'm going to have people get vetted that are listing for sale on Shop Auntie Tay as experts in skills. So if you have an expert in sewing, if you're an expert in cricketing, if you're an expert in laser, if you're an expert in printing for people, if you're an expert in whatever, so then I will create an actual cover photo for you to make a listing in your shop so that people know you've been vetted by me as somebody who is recommended to shop. They can book you for like hourly. So if they're like, I really need a custom dress made, or I need a banner made for a birthday party, or I need this, that they can go in and they can see handmade artisans. I've also debated doing, and I just have to figure out the best way to do this, but listing them on my own shop and then having you guys do them and you get paid to do them, rather than you having it in your own shop. That way I can have everybody listed all in one store as well. But still thinking through that. We also have the custom request spread area where people can come and shop and ask, but I just kind of want to have a more vetted like way for people to find specific people who do that. So if you're interested in that and you want to be like an expert, an Auntie Tay expert, make sure you are a Shop Auntie Tay member. It's $15 a month if you join while you're watching this live. It's $25 a month tomorrow and after, but you get access to Auntie Tay membership, you get access to Auntie Tay craft membership, so that alone is worth $25 a month. And then you get a weekly live with me, and then now that I have my space set up, this is where I live, I can do later Zooms. And so I'm working on getting my like desk in here too. So once I have that, which should take me maybe like another week, Dustin's off this week, so I'm like making him do all these things with me, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna hang up the pegboard, we're gonna do this, but he's also digging trenches for our solar, so he's kind of busy. But we will, so then I can do more late night lives, hopefully horizontal, because this vertical stuff is killing me. We're not TikTokers, I'm a YouTuber, so it's fine now, still live. Okay. So I am working on, look, I actually accidentally just found these in my felt box. I already have them ready to go for perfect bows, and they're purple, and I wanted to start with purple because if you saw my thumbnail, I have a lot of purple going on in my new files, my new seamless patterns that are technically there for you guys, but they don't get promoted till Monday in the newsletter. But there's like 75 new seamless patterns based around my branding for the last 3 years, and it's so cute. I'm obsessed with it. So okay, so free printable planners out. Get it in the newsletter. I'm going to send out a newsletter today with the new tracker. So if you join the newsletter by the end of this video or within a couple hours of it, you'll get this for free. But if not, it's only to members. Coloring pages galore. Where are they all? There's a lot. And I don't even have cover pages for them because where did I end up putting them? Because I brought them over because I wanted to show you all of them. I figured out what my ADHD is. It's my hands doing things my brain doesn't want it to do. Where did I put them? Are they in here? No. I even like organized so that I wouldn't lose things. No, they're right here, guys. Don't freak out. Okay, so here's like a lot. So the animal set is just for, there's animal, there's holidays, and then there's the coloring pages that everyone gets, which I believe a lot of those are in my planner because I like them a lot. I love this chameleon one because I was gonna do a whole Tangled inspired page spread. And then I printed these one-sided so that I could just hold on to them. And then when I get an idea for a printable, I can just print on the back, and then I get another coloring page, and then I have a practical page that I can use. I actually wanted to do that with these, but these were out here and these were in my house. So I wasn't able, well, I could have. We literally have a trench going between both of our units on our property. Dustin is digging this massive trench, so every time Hunter jumps over it, I sing the Free Willy song because he's getting free. Do I miss how to get the free planner? So auntietay.com, just sign up for my newsletter and it will be at the bottom of the newsletter on Monday. And then if you sign up right now, it's free, it's a free newsletter, you will get it today, but in the next couple hours because we're leaving soon, so I gotta do it before I leave. And that will come with the tracker, and I'll also put the free printable planner in there, but if not, have no fear, the free printable planner will be there on Monday, but this will not be included. But if you want this and it's late, you can be a member. The best way to be a member is just go to auntietay.com and become a member, but you can also sell on shopauntietay.com and then let me know, and I will give you free access to our business and craft membership over on auntietay.com. Today is the last day to sign up for $15 a month as a founding seller, and then tomorrow we hit the ground running with selling, and I will be live doing like behind the scenes, listing custom listings with people. We've got some bling I'm gonna be listing, some bling kits, some like really fun things. So I'm actually setting up our old studio as a, like for the next year, professional filming studio, and then also a supplies and projects and products that we'll be shipping from Shop Auntie Tay. So I'm gonna be hoping that Shop Auntie Tay does well. So if you guys are doing well and I'm doing well, we're all doing well. I have to make sure I email you should the business membership linking to Shop Auntie Tay seller account. I have to make sure I email you about the business membership linking to my Shop Auntie Tay seller account. Yes. Email me or chat with me on Shop Auntie Tay. You guys can send me personal chats, like personally, and I chat back with you guys. Do not go in the spreads and ask me personal questions. Go to me and ask me personal questions. So it's not that I just don't want to miss them. I want to make sure I get all of them. So if you're in the spread, keep the spread to what that spread's supposed to be about. Get to know each other, and then I will be putting out prompts and challenges every single week. So like this challenge this week we are going to start by challenging people to bring over shoppers from their communities so that we can grow in our shopper experience. And then we'll be challenging each other to go live as soon as I have that set up. District is setting it up for us, and so I want to make sure that it's all set up before I allow you guys to just go crazy live on there. But once you guys can go live, we're gonna have challenges for like who can get the most people on their live, who can watch not watch the most lives, but like how many people can go live together, like go live with other people as many times as you can and be entered for this. And so I'm gonna be coming up with some creative, fun ways to get you guys kind of building the platform and growing together collaboratively, because that's really where we're gonna need each other the most, is helping grow it all together. So if you're a seller, make sure you're letting people know you're selling over there. Get your listings up, and again, I will have a private live that the link will go out in a business membership email just to you guys that will talk about how to watch that video, and it'll always be on the business membership page though. So if you are not checking there, check there every week, and I will have a video talking about all of this stuff too. All right, I'm gonna get going so I can make that live, put this on the website, and send out a newsletter for you guys. So I'll see you guys a lot because now my studio is getting cute, and I got all these boxes are full of craft supplies so I can actually paint and glitter and cut. And I have my laser here, I have my Cricuts here, I have glue guns. He's still charging, but I can't wait to use that AdTech glue gun. We're gonna try that out. Alrighty, I will see you guys later. We're gonna do some late night live crafting. I don't think I actually even talked about like goals for 2025, did I? Okay, so did you guys make a resolution for 2024 and did you stick to it? My biggest hack for New Year's resolutions is to make them on the last day and try to fulfill them that day, and then you don't feel like such a failure. So I usually clean my house like crazy on the last day of the year, and I'm not doing that this year. So I'm gonna start 2025 with a clean house by cleaning tomorrow, and I'm working today. My goal, my mantra for 2025 is work. I am just gonna be working. Work, and I'm excited for it. I feel like I have not put my heart into my work in a long time, and I've slowly found kind of like a passion for it again, and that is where I am gonna be focusing like a lot of my time and my funness into my work and making work fun again and making it something that I love doing and enjoy doing rather than I have to do. So I don't know where to sign up for the newsletter. AuntieTay.com, and it's right on the homepage. Let me go. I mean, it's always there, but so if you go to AuntieTay.com and then you scroll to, it's under our featured products where it says take a peek into the 12 styles we designed for. Right under that, it's like a little envelope with a heart, and it says subscribe to get free weekly files and updates. You just put your email in right there and you click join, and then that puts you in our newsletter. So your newsletter should come out on Monday, and then you should get one tonight if you put that in right now. So and when did you say Zooms start? So they will start as soon as this week, hopefully, and I will be doing more actual one-on-ones with people especially if you were a founding seller. So if you started today or before today, I will be doing one-on-ones with you guys because I do want to fully get to know you guys and who you guys are and what you guys want to sell. So definitely needed to go to my computer instead. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, the phone one, I gotta make sure that the phone website looks good. So our website works best on the computer because we figure if you're doing like laser stuff and cricketing, you probably have your computer. So even if you're on like an iPad trying to use the web browser is probably the best form to get the website to work. So, all right, I will see you guys later. I'm gonna pop in live. I've got a whole like pop in live thing going right now with my thumbnails that I've been designing for. I'm like, okay, design thumbnails for just like random, I want to try out an AdTech glue gun, I want to do this, I want to do that, and those aren't like big enough to make a video out of it. So all right, I will share my video schedule too soon. The editing is still getting worked on, and then more videos will start coming out on YouTube, so I'm excited for that. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.